Hello everyone. This audiobook contains masterwords with meaning, examples, synonym and antonym. Ephemeral. Meaning: ephemeral refers to something that is short-lived, fleeting, or lasting only for a brief period of time. Examples: the beauty of the cherry blossoms is ephemeral, as they bloom for only a few weeks each spring. Social media trends are often ephemeral, capturing attention for a short time before being replaced by new trends. Synonyms: transient, evanescent, fleeting, temporary, momentary. Antonyms: permanent, enduring, everlasting, permanent, long-lasting. Epic. Meaning: an epic refers to a long narrative poem or story that often recounts heroic deeds, legendary events, and adventures of great significance. It can also be used more broadly to describe something grand, heroic, or monumental. Examples: The Odyssey by Homer is an epic poem that tells the tale of Odysseus' adventurous journey back home after the Trojan War. The construction of the Great Pyramids of Egypt is considered an epic feat of engineering and human effort. Synonyms: heroic, grand, monumental, legendary, majestic. Antonyms: mundane, trivial, insignificant, minor, unremarkable. Epicure. Meaning: an epicure is a person who has a refined taste for food and drink, particularly someone who enjoys fine dining and indulges in the pleasures of the senses, especially when it comes to culinary experiences. Examples: the renowned chef's restaurant is a favorite among epicures who seek out exquisite and innovative dishes. As a true epicure, he traveled the world in search of the finest wines and gourmet delicacies. Synonyms: gourmet, connoisseur, foodie, bon vivant, gastronome. Antonyms: ascetic, minimalist, plain eater, abstainer, non-indulger. Epigram. Meaning: an epigram is a short and cleverly phrased statement or poem that expresses an idea in a witty or satirical manner. It often aims to convey a thought or observation in a concise and impactful way. Examples: mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. John F. Kennedy, I can resist everything except temptation. Oscar Wilde. Synonyms: aphorism, quip, witticism, bon mot, jest. Antonyms: rambling, lengthy prose discourse, long-winded. Epilogue. Meaning: an epilogue is a section or concluding part that comes after the main part of a literary work, play, or performance. It provides closure, summarizes events, or offers insight into what happens to the characters after the main story ends. Examples: in the epilogue of the novel, the author provides a glimpse into the characters' lives several years after the main events. The play's epilogue featured a monologue by one of the characters, reflecting on the lessons learned throughout the story. Synonyms: conclusion, afterward, postscript, final chapter, coda. Antonyms: prologue, introduction, prelude, beginning, opening. Episodic. Meaning: episodic refers to something that is characterized by a series of separate, distinct, and loosely connected episodes, events, or incidents rather than a continuous or cohesive narrative. Examples: the novel follows the episodic adventures of the protagonist as he travels through different cities and encounters various challenges. The TV series has an episodic structure, with each episode focusing on a different mystery to solve. Synonyms: fragmented, disjointed, sporadic, irregular, patchy. Antonyms: continuous, cohesive, uninterrupted, consistent, sequential. Epistolary. Meaning, epistolary refers to something that is related to or conducted through letters, especially as a literary form. It involves using letters or a series of letters to tell a story, convey information, or express emotions. Examples: the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker is an epistolary work comprised of letters, journal entries, and other written documents that collectively tell the story of the character's encounters with the vampire. The play, Cyrano de Bergerac, features an epistolary element where characters express their feelings and thoughts through letters. Synonyms: correspondence, letter-based, written communication, missive, mail-based. Antonyms: verbal, spoken, oral, non-written, vocal. Epitaph. Meaning, an epitaph is a brief inscription on a tombstone or a monument that commemorates a deceased person. It often includes their name, dates of birth and death, and a short tribute or phrase. Examples: beloved mother and devoted friend. May her kindness and warmth be remembered forever. Example of an epitaph on a tombstone. The epitaph on the war memorial honored those who sacrificed their lives for their country's freedom. Synonyms: inscription, memorial, tribute, remembrance, commemoration. Antonyms: forgotten, uncelebrated, unknown, unmarked, unremembered. Epithet. Meaning, an epithet is a descriptive word or phrase that is used to characterize a person, place, or thing by highlighting a particular quality or characteristic. It can be either positive or negative and is often used to emphasize certain traits. Examples: Alexander the Great. The epithet "the Great" emphasizes Alexander's remarkable achievements and influence as a historical figure. Referring to someone as the genius can be an epithet to highlight their exceptional intelligence. Synonyms: descriptor, label, title, moniker, nickname. Antonyms: plain, unremarkable, undistinguished, ordinary, unidentified. Epitome. Meaning, epitome refers to a perfect or typical example of a particular quality, characteristic, or concept. It's often used to represent the essence or the most concentrated form of something. Examples: the elegant ballroom, with its chandeliers and grandeur, was the epitome of luxury and opulence. Her dedication to her studies, leadership in various clubs, and kindness towards others made her the epitome of an exemplary student. Synonyms: embodiment, quintessence, model, representation, symbol. Antonyms: anomaly, aberration, deviation, antithesis, counterexample. Epoch. Meaning, an epoch refers to a distinct period of time marked by significant events, changes, or developments, often with historical or cultural importance. It's a division of history that stands out due to its impact on society, science, or other aspects of human life. Examples: the Renaissance is considered an epoch of great artistic and intellectual advancement that profoundly influenced European culture. The Industrial Revolution marked an epoch in human history with its transformation of manufacturing and urbanization. Synonyms: era, age, period, time, age. Antonyms: brief period. Moment, instant, transient, time, fleeting moment. Equable. Meaning, equable refers to something that is calm, steady, and unchanging, especially in terms of mood, temperament, or climate. It describes situations or individuals that are characterized by a lack of extreme variations or fluctuations. Examples: his equable demeanor made him an excellent candidate for a leadership position, as he remained composed even in challenging situations. The region has an equable climate, with mild temperatures throughout the year and little variation between seasons. Synonyms: calm, steady, consistent, tranquil, even-tempered. Antonyms: erratic, unpredictable, temperamental, unstable, volatile. Equanimity. Meaning: equanimity refers to a state of mental calmness, composure, and evenness of temper, especially in difficult or stressful situations. It's the ability to maintain a balanced and tranquil state of mind regardless of external circumstances. Examples: despite facing numerous challenges in his career, he always maintained his equanimity and approached every situation with a clear mind. The meditation practice she adopted helped her develop a sense of equanimity, allowing her to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Synonyms: composure, serenity, tranquility, poise, imperturbability. Antonyms: anxiety, agitation, distress, perturbation, upset. Equestrian. Meaning: equestrian refers to something related to horseback riding, horses, or horsemanship. It can also refer to a person who is skilled in riding horses. Examples: the equestrian event at the Olympics showcases the incredible skills of riders and their well-trained horses as they compete in various disciplines. She took equestrian lessons from a young age and eventually became an accomplished equestrian, participating in show jumping competitions. Synonyms: horseman, rider, cavalier, jockey, equestrienne. Antonyms: pedestrian, non-rider, inexperienced, rider, walker. Bicyclist. Equilibrium. Meaning: equilibrium refers to a state of balance, stability, or equal distribution. It's the condition where opposing forces or factors are in perfect harmony, resulting in a state of rest or no net change. Examples: the economy strives for a state of equilibrium where supply and demand are balanced, leading to stable prices. The gymnast demonstrated incredible balance and equilibrium as she maintained a perfect handstand position on the beam. Synonyms: balance, stability, harmony, equipoise, symmetry. Antonyms: imbalance, instability, disequilibrium, unsteadiness, disarray. Equine. Meaning: equine refers to anything related to horses. It can be used to describe horses themselves or things associated with them. Examples: the veterinary clinic specializes in the care and treatment of equine animals, particularly horses. The equine industry includes various aspects such as horse breeding, racing, and equestrian sports. Synonyms: horse, equid, steed, charger, nag. Antonyms: human, non-equine, inanimate, canine, relating to dogs, feline, relating to cats. Equinox. Meaning: an equinox is a specific moment in time when the center of the sun is directly above the Earth's equator, resulting in approximately equal periods of day and night. There are two equinoxes in a year: the vernal equinox, around 20th March, and the autumnal equinox, around 22nd September. Examples: during the vernal equinox, day and night are nearly equal in length all over the world. The autumnal equinox marks the transition from summer to fall and is celebrated in various cultures. Synonyms: day of equal light, celestial equator crossing, equinoctial point, equinoctial day, equilux. Antonyms: solstice, when the sun reaches its highest or lowest point in the sky, imbalance, inequality, disproportion, unequal day-night. Equitable. Meaning, equitable refers to something that is fair, just, and characterized by principles of equality and fairness. It describes situations, decisions, or actions that are unbiased and treat all parties fairly. Examples: the company implemented an equitable pay structure that ensured employees with similar roles received equal compensation. The judge's ruling was based on an equitable distribution of assets among the divorcing couple. Synonyms: fair, just, impartial, unbiased, even-handed. Antonyms: unfair, biased, discriminatory, partial, uneven. Equity. Meaning, equity has multiple meanings depending on the context. Generally, it refers to fairness, impartiality, or justice. In the financial context, it represents ownership or value in an asset or company. Examples: the teacher ensured that every student had an equal opportunity to participate, promoting a sense of equity in the classroom. The court's decision to divide the inheritance equally among all siblings reflected a commitment to equity. Synonyms: fairness, impartiality, justice. Equality, balance. Antonyms: unfairness, bias, injustice, inequality, imbalance. Equivocal. Meaning, equivocal refers to something that is open to multiple interpretations or meanings, often causing confusion or uncertainty. It can also describe statements or actions that are intentionally ambiguous. Examples: her response to the question was equivocal, leaving us unsure of her true intentions. The politician's equivocal statements during the interview raised suspicions about his commitment to the issue. Synonyms: ambiguous, uncertain, doubtful, vague, cryptic. Antonyms: clear, definite, explicit, unambiguous, obvious. Equivocate. Meaning, equivocate means to use ambiguous or unclear language, often with the intention to deceive or mislead. It involves using words that have multiple meanings to avoid giving a straightforward answer or making a clear statement. Examples: the politician tried to equivocate during the press conference, avoiding a direct answer to the reporter's question. He would often equivocate when asked about his involvement in the controversial project, leaving his true role unclear. Synonyms: dodge, evade, hedge, beat around the bush, prevaricate. Antonyms: clarify, explain, elaborate, articulate, state. Erode. Meaning, erode means to gradually wear away, diminish, or deteriorate through the action of external forces such as wind, water, or chemical reactions. Examples: the constant pounding of waves eroded the coastline over the years, shaping it into a rugged and picturesque landscape. The acid rain gradually eroded the ancient stone carvings, causing the intricate details to fade away. Synonyms: wear away, corrode, dissolve, consume, deteriorate. Antonyms: build, construct, enhance, strengthen, improve. Erotic. Meaning, erotic refers to something related to or arousing sexual desire or pleasure, often involving themes of sensuality, passion, and romantic attraction. Examples: the novel was filled with vivid descriptions of romantic encounters, creating an intense and erotic atmosphere that captivated readers. The art gallery displayed a collection of paintings that celebrated the human form in an elegant and erotic manner. Synonyms: sensual, seductive, provocative, alluring, sultry. Antonyms: platonic, asexual, chaste, innocent, non-sexual. Erratic. Meaning, erratic refers to something that is unpredictable, irregular, or inconsistent in its pattern, behavior, or movement. Examples: the stock market's erratic fluctuations made it difficult for investors to predict the future direction of the market. Her erratic work schedule, often changing from day to day, made it challenging for her to maintain a routine. Synonyms: unpredictable, inconsistent, unstable, irregular, capricious. Antonyms: predictable, consistent, stable, regular, reliable. Erroneous. Meaning, erroneous refers to something that is incorrect, mistaken, or containing errors or inaccuracies. Examples: the article contains several erroneous statements that had to be corrected before publication. Due to an erroneous calculation, the budget estimates were significantly off target. Synonyms: inaccurate, wrong, false, incorrect, untrue. Antonyms: accurate, correct, true, precise, reliable. Erudite. Meaning, erudite refers to someone who has extensive knowledge, learning, and expertise, often in a scholarly or intellectual context. Examples: the professor's erudite lectures were a favorite among students, as they provided deep insights into complex philosophical concepts. Her erudite analysis of historical literature impressed both her peers and professors. Synonyms: learned, scholarly, knowledgeable, intellectual, wise. Antonyms: ignorant, uneducated, unschooled, illiterate, inexperienced. Escapade. Meaning, an escapade refers to an adventurous, daring, or reckless act or incident, often involving some form of excitement or risk. Examples: their late-night escapade to explore the abandoned mansion led to unexpected discoveries and a fair share of scares. The group's mountain climbing escapade turned out to be more challenging than they had initially anticipated. Synonyms: adventure, antics, capers. Prank stunt. Antonyms: restraint, caution, seriousness, sobriety, responsibility. Escapism. Meaning, escapism refers to the tendency to seek distraction, entertainment, or mental diversion from the hardships, challenges, or realities of life, often through various forms of entertainment, fantasies, or daydreams. Examples: after a long and stressful day at work, she turned to reading novels as a form of escapism to relax her mind. Video games can provide a sense of escapism, allowing players to immerse themselves in virtual worlds and forget their troubles temporarily. Synonyms: distraction, fantasy, entertainment, diversion, daydreaming. Antonyms: confrontation, reality, engagement, responsibility, facing the music. Eschew. Meaning, eschew means to deliberately avoid or abstain from something, often due to a strong dislike, principle, or belief. Examples: he chose to eschew fast food and processed snacks in favor of a healthier diet rich in fruits and vegetables. The company's environmental policy encouraged employees to eschew single-use plastics and opt for sustainable alternatives. Synonyms: avoid, abstain, shun, reject, refrain. Antonyms: embrace, accept, welcome, adopt, choose. Esoteric. Meaning, esoteric refers to knowledge, ideas, or practices that are intended for or understood by a small, specialized group with a specific level of expertise or interest, often being difficult for the general public to comprehend. Examples: the philosopher's writings were so esoteric that only a handful of scholars could truly grasp the depth of his ideas. The artist's work was filled with esoteric symbolism that required a deep understanding of art history to fully appreciate. Synonyms: abstruse, cryptic, obscure, arcane, enigmatic. Antonyms: common, popular, accessible, clear, plain. Espionage. Meaning: espionage refers to the practice of gathering confidential or secret information, often involving spying, surveillance, or covert operations, especially for political, military, or industrial purposes. Examples: the spy's mission was to infiltrate the enemy's ranks and engage in espionage to collect vital intelligence about their military plans. The government agency specialized in counter-espionage, working to prevent foreign spies from obtaining classified information. Synonyms: spying, surveillance, intelligence gathering, covert operations, reconnaissance. Antonyms: transparency, openness, honesty, disclosure, candidness. Espouse. Meaning: espouse means to support, adopt, or advocate for a particular idea, belief, cause, or policy. Examples: the organization's mission is to espouse environmental sustainability and promote eco-friendly practices. She decided to espouse the principles of social justice and became actively involved in various community initiatives. Synonyms: embrace, support, promote, champion, adopt. Antonyms: reject, abandon, oppose, disavow, disapprove.